Hello everyone and welcome back to another video by Brick24, and today we are back with another Star Wars review, and this is the First Order Snowspeeder, which I got in a little blind bag in a Lego Star Wars magazine that I purchased the other day. So this particular speeder thing is a miniature version, so it's not a life-sized minifig model. Well, it is a minifig size model, but not like a proper set model. So yeah, so I think it's pretty cool. So if I'll turn it around so you can get a quick little view of it. So it's quite basic really. The only more detailed part is probably the back and the little engines below, where probably things shoot, I think. So yeah, this is a great set, and let's get in on the review. So this little model thing, we'll start off with reviewing the accessibility and the pilot control bit. So it has a gun here, which I guess can be used as like a cannon gun, which is pretty cool. By the way, this pointer, I love this pointer. It's just literally made of two lightsabers. And it has one of these the two parts put together here, so you can easily put a minifig. So there and there. So I've just got a minifig here just to show you a size scale of how you can put it in. So you just slot him in there, and then I thought this could slot in or not, so I guess we slot back here. Okay, so yeah, slots in the back here, and then he can move his hands towards the gun. It does look a bit weird because if you imagine, you look quite tall for the actual vehicle, and maybe if it was actually flying, it kind of weigh down. But I guess this wasn't made to have minifigures in it because it didn't come with any. So I guess it was made just for a little display. So that is pretty cool. And I don't like this bit though. The bits showing the studs. I never like the showing of the studs. Like 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then over here we have one there. And then one there. So I don't like that really. I think they could have maybe covered it up with another one of these pieces. They layered it a bit better, but it's alright. So if we move on down here, we have two of these. So they're both the same, so I'll just show one. So we have an engine. So I assume this is like the propeller part and I don't think it spins actually. Oh no, it does. That is the light. It spins, so you could definitely get it to propel at that. I don't know, you can't really tell if it's spinning or not. I guess I could show that if it would focus. And it's just literally stuck onto a Technic piece, which is just there. So you just clip it on. And then that is the same for the other side. And then this little stud here at the front does spin as well. I think that little stud there is for to represent like a gun that is in the side. So you can comment down below if I'm wrong. So if we move on to the bottom, we have a see-through 4x4 circle. I just call it a balancing bowl, I call it. So it does help the balance, and it does make it a little more smoother. And yeah, so when it's down, it's easily moved around. I think this is very swooshable, this thing, although it's not really like high in the sky. It's kind of just like ground level like that. So then, and it is good that it has this just in case you go over any of your bricks, it doesn't kind of get caught and sticks down, and then that kind of ruins a stop motion if you're doing one of those. And one feature I've just missed is the back, so I guess you could call it an exhaust vent there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I think I like the way the pieces they've used for that. And yeah, the gun down here is only held into a stud, but it has a hole in the top instead of just being all closed up. So I'm not sure of the Lego term name for that, but I'll just call it a stud with a hole in the top for now. And then obviously the gun, as you can see, just slots in if I can get it in without moving the whole vehicle. Yep, and we're in. So yeah, that's in. This particular little model came in a magazine, and unfortunately the magazine, I think every month or every couple of weeks, changes the products that comes with it. So unfortunately you may not be able to get this in a magazine anymore. You could try looking on places like Bricklink or eBay and see if they have it on there. And then I got this in a magazine, which was a bonus pack. So it came with this snow speeder. So yeah, that's one. And now we're going to move on to the second part of the magazine, which was a MTT. So I'm not quite sure what this is really. I've never really seen one in Star Wars. I'll have to quickly search it up after the video. Sorry, it's very dusty. And try and work it out what it is. But I think this one's a bit more detailed and is probably my favourite out of the two. So I'm just going to assume this is a gunship. So on the back we have a guns, and it comes, the bullets, they aren't meant to be stuck together. I just stick them together just so it's easier not to lose them. And as most Lego fans have seen, it's just your classic pull the gun and then hit your target, whatever that may be. So I'm just going to give you a quick demonstration now. You've probably seen it. I'm just using a Vaseline pot to stop it from going everywhere. Yep, so then they just shoot out quite quickly. And yeah, so that's the guns, and you can easily just slot them in. You just use the head of the stud and then just pop that in. So here we have a kind of umbrella top piece, I'll call it. And I think that's to do with shielding, like shielding the ship. It is on a movable part, but it's not got much space to move really, and it's literally just a smaller umbrella piece underneath on a shaft, I think it's called. So yeah, and again for this minifig, again for this build, putting a minifig on it, there is, I don't know if this space is specifically for a minifig or not, but I guess you could sit in there, but it would still look quite weird. And yeah, so overall I think both of these are pretty cool. Actually not pretty, very cool. And they're great if you like collecting Star Wars models and things. And I think whoever would love these. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time on Brick 24. Bye!